the lobby.
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Entering
There's a
play
difference
call
between
over.
being methodical
There are
and
3
thorough
categories. You
and
have 18
slow.
options.
They were
Cover
slow,
1 hole
and they
is
got the
selected.
flag.
Hello.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Entering
That
play
is a
call
completely
over. There are 3
avoidable penalty.
categories.
The
You have
quarterback
18
just went into
options.
brain lock
Cover
and
1
lost
hole
track
is
of the play
selected.
clock. Dropping back, it's Aller. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You have 18
And how about that for
options.
setting
Cover
the
1 hole
tone
is
early
selected.
through the defense? First play of the game, they go pass, and you punish the quarterback. That sends a message loud and clear. You're going to be here all day.
That, friends, is a busted
Entering
play.
play 1
Incomplete.
hole press.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce.
Entering play
How about
call.
that
Coach
defense
suggestions.
rising up
There
and
are 8
stopping him
categories.
short on
You have
4th down?
15 options.
The offense
Cover
starts with a
red
short
flag
field.
is selected.
Going to the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the
Entering
1st
play
down.
call. Coach suggestions.
It's so nice
There
as an
are 8
offense to know you
categories.
can
You
generate
have 15
explosive
options.
plays
Red
by
option
handing
is
the football
selected.
off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes for the sack.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long, putting them in a great position to be successful.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Throws to the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Throwing right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. The ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking left. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffalo! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, create an interception.
Here's the handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give out of the gun. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but That usually equals a first down every couple carries, so don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Got his man quickly. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Each be well selected. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have
now
15
facing a
options.
third down as they line up after the break. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game. He can do this kind of damage after he catches
there are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
unit on the field.
To selected.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Special teams.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Selected.
17, Penn State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out in the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Bucks! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Entering, attention, pop up. The connection to your peer has been lost. Exit game. Entering, pending game results. Pop up your previous. Entering road to the CFP screen. You have 2 options. Online seasons overview is selected. Matchmaking. Clemson. Coastal. Colorado Buffaloes. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time, 45 seconds. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still. Notification, Ncaa25 Ncaa25 has joined the lobby.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense on first down. The give. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Alabama quickly back to the line. The play action fake. Getting some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Going over the top. Reels it in down the left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got loose, it was all over.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on a scintillating 92-yard pass for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You have 15 options. Red option is selected.
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's going to pass. He's got his man. The defense wouldn't let it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's got his man. Snowed under by the defense. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I know that's not a huge gain. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Skips away from pressure. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Parallel for categories. You have 12 options. HP Power is selected.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score now
Entering play call. Slot angle.
0.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Steps away. He's going to take off. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
He's got such good awareness now. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Entering play red option. Douglas off. Douglas Y off. Douglas off. Close WK.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run for it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, parallel categories.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run
selected.
game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Option, rush. There are 2 categories.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't quit on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Milroe. Buys a little extra time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell. He gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in front.
And he sacked a big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
And that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Entering
Quick
play
work
call,
on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Cover 2 men.
Here comes that Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity.
And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Lowers those pads. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play, momentum shift for the defense.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
It's really hard on the defense to drop back. I know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air, it's Sanders. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one.
Cover 1 contains 5.
They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 7 options, 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line. Guys that can be versatile and line up at different...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's loose on the right. Inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down, give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way. Coast to coast on that touchdown.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
14.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Option is normal. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 Robert Press is selected.
rolls onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Alabama pushing the tempo. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Still looking, on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
These punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, he made a big mistake flipping the field position. Defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
The give to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give is to Miller. Shakes off the tackler. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Number 1, Robert Chris
How much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. As they get set to snap and just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. The give to the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
Entering 1, Robert Chris.
28, Alabama, 14.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Calls his own number. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese. And this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're clawing and they're scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zero.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Categories. You have no options. HB stretch is selected.
team in prime position on offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got room at the 35. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one. Getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice
I know it's a good kick. Try to pin them back there as far as I can.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
Give cushion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Give cushion.
Back to pass. It's Milrow. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
He gave me with that same deep throw every time.
Running room. Bringing the heat. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Entering flip doubles slot and wheel.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
You find out what your quarterback's about. Big time, prime time moments. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win? Make some plays for you.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He will step out of bounds
categories, you have 12 options, each with stretches selected.
I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They'll leave it with him. And he's wrestled to the ground.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to.
Play call.
Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
Play call. Touchdown,
Colorado. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise. David, they practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense. If they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for room at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking the deep shot. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Palmer.
Entering Road to the CFP screen, you have 2 options: online